Hi, I'm Saad. When we talk about trees' impact, we usually think it's about planting trees and the impact they're creating. But the reality is way different. Trees' impact also means replicating what trees do. That's why we use the term impact so much. It's done through technologies like biochar, biogas, seaweed farming, large-scale air capture, and other nature and tech-based methods. Today, I want to highlight the startups globally that are leading this shift and how it connects with trillion trees. What does tree impact actually mean? If we talk about trees, trees lock carbon, stabilize soil, cool the climate, and increase biodiversity. But other methods can extend those benefits. There's biochar. Carbon stays put inside the soil and it's helping the soil in the process. There's seaweed, which is capturing carbon within the marine ecosystem. And of course, biogas, which is capturing the methane from all our waste. That includes bio-waste and our organic household waste, and turning that directly into energy. Together, these expand into what we call the tree impact ecosystem. And the best part is some startups are actually proving this model. There's Charm Industrial, converts crop waste into bio-oil and stores it underground, makes a permanent removal at scale. Then there's graphite, which compresses biomass into carbon bricks, one of the lowest cost removal methods so far. Then there's Deep Sky, building large-scale air and ocean carbon capture systems. Then there's Takachar, which is creating biochar from agriculture waste, stopping cutting air pollution from open burnings. C6 Energy, one of my favorite technologies, they're working on seaweed farming with its Sea Combine tool and converting seaweed into bioplastics and bioproducts. Then there's Net Zero, working on biochar in Brazil and Africa, saving thousands of tons of carbon getting released into the atmosphere. Each one of these companies demonstrate that if you're working on carbon capture, you're not limited to forests. You have so much more room for technologies to be working on. But there are questions, right? Can carbon removal actually be verified? And is it permanent? Can we scale this effort affordably? Are these products actually helping the communities they're working on or not? And are carbon credits strong enough to avoid greenwashing? These challenges decide what fades and what lasts. At Trillion Trees, we're building portfolios that combine all these efforts. Whether that's biochar, seaweed farming, biogas, direct air capture, or even reforestation. We verify, audit, and report to all our company partners that we're working with so they can be in peace, they can be confident with the investments they're making through us into these startups that can provide jobs, that can actually capture carbon, and that can actually scale the climate efforts that we all need. All these investments are not just money getting wasted, but they're actually investments that last long and build an impact along the way. We at Trillion Trees actually care about communities. We care about human capital development. We care about human capital growth. And we want a better world to live in, because that is why we started in the first place. It hurts me to see the world changing in such a negative way, and we want to change our strategies and the way we actually start investing into businesses, how we start businesses in general, and how we grow our businesses. This is where Trillion Trees comes in, and this is where we all need to work together. So if you're a founder, anyone in corporate that wants to collaborate, please start talking to us and let's find a way to solve your problems with the climate market, with the carbon market, and with your upcoming investments. So let's work together to build a trillion tree world and a trillion tree affected and improved climate all together.